Hey everyone out there, welcome to another edition of BlackUSA Crypto News. Obviously, this show is brought to you by BlackUSA.news. Check out all the news stories on the website and check out all the exceptional programming that the platform has to offer. You guys can see here the website is very informative, great news, great shows, great hosts, great personalities, great guests. So be sure to check out the website as well as everything that's on YouTube and Facebook. Of course, please also check out my book, DeFi for the Diaspora. It talks about the history of money, blockchain, crypto, and the future of money in DeFi and everything that really the origin story of DeFi risk, crypto risks, the intersection of white supremacy and crypto and Bitcoin mainly. It's there, folks. It's all there in the book. Getting a lot of really great attention and feedback. I also have the audiobook. If you guys want a copy of the audiobook, reach out to me. I'll make sure I can make that happen for you. Finding a way to get this on the site, but I've got so much content. I got to get out there for you. Speaking of content, be sure to check out Crypto with Kamal on the Ebony Covering Black America podcast network. Got a bunch of shows on here. You know, it is Bitcoin BS. That's up to you to decide. Cybersecurity best practices for crypto, an introduction to DeFi, and I talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, proof of work, proof of stake, tokenomics, and the very first show that talks about the starting line to crypto. So if you really just want to start from the ground floor to understand what crypto is, that's why I put this audio podcast together so that you guys could kind of, start from the beginning. Get a frame of reference. You hear so much nowadays, blockchain, crypto, NFTs, in the metaverse are all becoming mainstream. So I want to talk about that a little bit later on for you guys. Got some fun stories. But before we go there, I want to talk about the CageChain Newsletter. CageChain Newsletter is a free midweek newsletter. It's free. You can go to cagechain.io to sign up and get some blockchain, crypto, DeFi, NFT industry intelligence, because you want to be smarter about what's going on. So when people ask you questions, you know how to answer them, but at the very least, you know how to make good decisions in this industry that is really just beginning to grow. It's just taking off. So if you think you're too late, you're not. So why not just pick up a free resource once again with the CageChain Newsletter. Some of the news of the week, talking about elephant money. There's a couple of specs. If you check out past shows that I've done, I've given a full website description of elephant money. I've also done a little bit more in-depth descriptions of elephant money, how it works. And last week, I actually did a walkthrough demo of how elephant money works. So be sure to check it out. There's elephant money. You can get rewards without staking or farming. You also has a ton of liquidity locked in there, and you can receive cash flow. Trunk, which is a high yield stablecoin. It's backed 75% by BUSD, 25% by Elephant. So it's collateralized by the ecosystem token. And then Stampede, the perpetual bonding system, where you're making 2.05 times of what you are depositing. And it is paid out 0.56% daily, 205% APR. Check out Elephant Money. This is last week's show where, like I said, I go through that demo. Oh, it's Crypto with Kamal once again. So let me keep going here. There's a lot of really great stories this week. I'll get into some of the headlining stories in particular. One story is AMC. AMC is going to reward over 580,000 shareholders with free NFTs. You know, that's pretty cool. You know, really, that's a nod to a lot of the people this year who supported AMC stock. A lot of crypto people. Really, I think a lot of that was folks on Robinhood. I could be wrong, but you know, a lot of people put money in to AMC when they were hurting during COVID. So it's kind of a cool way for AMC to give back to their shareholders. Seattle has an NFT museum that's opening to blockchain enthusiasts. NFTs, we're going back to NFTs, right? A lot of the stories today are going to be very NFT heavy, but this is a really cool thing. This is also the future of museums. NFTs are the future of a lot of things, gosh. But let's just start here. It's the future of art, the future of collectibles, the future of museums. This immersive environment that NFTs, you know, coupled with the metaverse is able to bring and has to offer is going to be a lot. Have a story on the future of money. More metaverse on Cardano, and some blockchain gaming. So be sure to check it out. Hey, here's Elephant Money again. Great website. Trunk is giving you 75% APR, Stampede 205% APR. Well, that is enough on that. Let's go to the headlines of this week's CageChain Newsletter, number 195. Microsoft is seeking to master the metaverse. UFC champ teams with Cash App to get paid in Bitcoin on Saturday. We already talked about the AMC NFTs, and I'm not going to keep talking about Elephant. You guys need to just get on that train. So, Microsoft Corp, that is a misspelling, I apologize, is acquiring gaming giant Activision for $65 billion in a move to ramp up its gaming and metaverse plans. Activision Blizzard is home to a long list of iconic gaming franchises such as Call of Duty, Overwatch, Candy Crush, World of Warcraft, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. What this move signals is that Microsoft wants to get a solid share of metaverse market share. Kind of repetitive what I said, but it remains the same. Microsoft wants to get market share in the metaverse. They are trying to position themselves currently really up against Meta, formerly Facebook, or the Meta umbrella of companies. Once again, smart move. What is interesting about both those companies is their cryptocurrency plans. I don't want to get too far into conspiracy corner, but you guys need to check out, you know, what's planned by both of these companies. Hopefully nothing too nefarious, but, you know, I'll let you guys be the judge on that. Second story, I really like this story. It's about UFC champion Francis Ngannou. It's going up against Cyril Gane in UFC 270. he has partnered with Cash App to get half of his purse in Bitcoin. And they have a nice little promotion going. To quote the UFC heavyweight champion, Francis Ngannou says, "I believe Bitcoin can empower people everywhere. I'm excited to partner with Cash App to take half of my hashtag UFC 270 purse in Bitcoin. I want to make Bitcoin more accessible to my fans, so I'm giving out $300,000 in Bitcoin." So, hey, if you see this, find a way to get a piece of that 300K in Bitcoin while you can. You know, I was going to try and quote him by doing the Cameroonian accent, but I have too much respect for a man that could probably kill me with one hand. So, you know, just leave it with the utmost respect, you know, and hopefully he retains his title. But best of luck to the challenger, Cyril Gane, because that's also someone who could kill me very easily with his hand. So, you know, may the best man win. So let's keep going here into NFTs. You know, I really want to highlight these NFT stories to kind of give both sides of the NFT coin, no pun intended, because, you know, there's a lot of things growing in this space. You know, NFTs are, once again, the future of gaming, the future of art, and it's really also going to be the future of work too. That's whole nother conversation. But, you know, once again, that's been highlighted by the move that Meta is looking to make here with NFTs to a certain degree. But, you know, that's another conversation. I did see this story today, which is Bud Light owns a Nouns Ethereum NFT and may use it in a Super Bowl ad. So, hey, you thought that the Super Bowl was going to get canceled this year because of COVID-19. But it's not, because there's too much money that has already been spent. There is too much money to be made with the big game. So the show must go on. All right. Budweiser extends its push into NFTs with 394,000K profile picture, which it appears to have received in exchange for a Super Bowl spotlight. So this is one of those Bud Light NFTs. Beer brand Bud Light is now using a Nouns NFT image as its Twitter profile picture. The Nouns Foundation gave the NFT to Bud Light as part of a proposed agreement that includes Nouns imagery being used in a Super Bowl commercial. The Budverse, quote unquote Budverse, is expanding. So Budweiser's metaverse play is called the Budverse. Budweiser is one of the first brands to engage with NFT culture by embracing an existing collection. And now its Bud Light brand is doing the same with an inventive Ethereum project. And we could see it in a Bud Light Super Bowl commercial or ad next month. Yesterday, Bud Light changed the avatar of its Twitter account to that of the avatar from Nouns, an Ethereum project that mints just one new NFT avatar per day, which is pretty cool. Uniquely, all of the ETH spent to purchase Nouns goes into a community treasury that owners use to fund projects and initiatives they collectively build an open source intellectual property. They build IT through this. So that's cool. You know, I'll let you guys check this out. Story is from Decrypt, and you can check that out. But that's kind of cool. Once again, you know, it's really NFTs, blockchain are starting to become more and more pervasive into pop culture, mainstream culture. A Super Bowl ad, does it get any more mainstream than a Super Bowl ad? Not really. So that's the fun part I wanted to talk about with you guys briefly today. Let's get to the not so fun part. Thomson Reuters Foundation did a very in-depth look at NFT fraud. And so this is the dark side. I'm sorry, but it's always good for full disclosure to talk about both sides of things, right? So this is not the story itself that Thomson Reuters ran, but this is a thread on Twitter. And, I can read it to you guys. I think they kind of take the highlights of this whole thing. The hashtag NFT market has exploded over the past year, which we all know. Sales have soared past 24.9 billion in 2021, according to market tracker DAP Radar. But more artists are sounding the alarm over thieves stealing their digital work. How big is the industry's fraud problem? Now, guys, my work in NFTs going back to 2018, seeing what I'm seeing now, to be quite honest, there's not, okay, I won't go so far. I'll remain objective, but I am not surprised to see all of this NFT fraud. I see it for what it is, but let's, Thomson Reuters is, fairly reputable news outlet. So let's see what their findings continue to be. Number one, what are NFTs? NFTs represent a digital item like an image or video. They're usually bought with hashtag crypto, and transactions are recorded on a blockchain. Some marketplaces, anyone can create and sell NFTs. On some marketplaces, anyone can create and sell NFTs without showing proof of ownership of the original image. Two, who's embracing NFTs? More celebrities are joining the craze, like rapper Snoop Dogg, who unveiled his first collection in 2021. TV host Jimmy Fallon bought a Bored Ape Club NFTs, or bought Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs, while actress Reese Witherspoon voiced her support for more women in NFT spaces. So, you're getting celebrity endorsements on NFTs. Number three, what are the pros of making NFTs? Artists create them to have more control over their work and find new audiences. Sales are proving quite lucrative for some. Tokens can be coded so that the original artist receives a royalty each time the NFT changes hands. So that's kind of cool, like artists don't have to really rely on agents necessarily to sell their NFTs. And let me not go too far. Let me continue to read the thread here. 4, what are the cons? Some say the industry is too saturated by scammers who can reward low quality viral art. That's exactly what I was going to say earlier, but I'm letting Thomson Reuters Foundation News tell you this because I'm just a regular guy. Just a regular guy, folks. Anyway, 5, how do NFT markets deal with fraud? One advantage of the NFT world is that blockchains storing tokens can easily be scanned and inspected. This makes it easier to catch art thieves, says Canadian photographer Aaron Ferguson. 6, can artists report fakes? Copyright owners can submit requests to marketplaces for takedowns, but this process can be complicated. While artists can contact whoever posted their works for sale with concerns, it's notoriously hard to link accounts to a real person. 7, what's the impact of NFT fraud? Artist Dan Howard passed away in 2019, but last year an anonymous account started selling his work as NFTs. When a fan alerted his family, they emailed OpenSea, which removed the auction, but within weeks, more were up for sale. That's sad. Sad story there. Are NFTs all to blame? Some say issues like fraud and the spread of low quality pieces have always existed in the art world. You can't scapegoat NFTs, going back to Aaron Ferguson. he much prefers the NFT scene to posting images for free on Facebook or on Instagram. So Thomson Reuters Foundation News took a poll. How should we tackle fraud in the NFT world, art world? 14% said high-tech fraud detectors. Oh, well, hey, I'm a certified fraud examiner, so I'm open to helping out with that. I could pitch in. Anti-fraud law. Well, stricter posting rules. Prevention is worth a pound of cure. So yes, stricter posting rules. This is where I laughed almost. You guys almost caught me laughing out loud. Anti-fraud laws. 28.3% said anti-fraud laws. I just kind of feel like some of those folks might be misinformed for the simple fact that, NFTs are a technology, and regulation is constantly trying to catch up with technology, So, what can I say on that? And fraud is fraud, right? Fraud has been around on the law and on the books for a long time. So fraud and anti-fraud laws and intellectual property laws are on the books. It's just, to me, it's about making the proper argument in court. And also about the platforms being strict about, what's being posted so that people don't get ripped off. People's work doesn't get ripped off. All right, that's about the end of that thread. There is another news story that I want to share with you guys. Bear with me for 2 seconds here. I'm on Firefox and I'm going to do a quick search. Oh, here it is. Okay, this story. This story made me chuckle a little bit because it's like, didn't you guys learn the first time? Regardless, okay, Kim Kardashian and Floyd Mayweather sued under cryptocurrency promotions. Oh, I'm going to read this entire story for you guys, and I'm excited to read it to you. This is from Lexology. And the Global Advertising Lawyers Alliance put out this press release or story. So hat tip to GALA, the Global Advertising Lawyers Alliance, out there enforcing advertising laws on a global scale in an allied fashion, I might say. Okay, let's go back here. Kim Kardashian and Floyd Mayweather sued over cryptocurrency promotions. Kim Kardashian and Floyd Mayweather were sued in a class action lawsuit in the United States District Court for the Central District of California. So they are in federal court suing this. This case filed on January 7th, 2022 over their promotion of the cryptocurrency token Ethereum Max, call letters EMAX. The celebrities were named as co-defendants with the creators of the cryptocurrency are alleged to have helped bilk millions from investors. Okay, just catching my breath here, guys. Flabbergasted by this story. What is EMAX? EMAX, Ethereum Max, was launched in May of 2021. Soon thereafter, the creators of the token announced that they were partnering with Floyd Money Mayweather, including by acting as the exclusive cryptocurrency of the boxing match between Mayweather and Logan Paul. Ooh. And providing free items like Mayweather signed boxing gloves in exchange for purchases of EMAX. According to class allegations, the trading volume of EMAX exploded after the press release, increasing tenfold in the course of 2 days. That is the definition of FOMO, guys. You know, tenfold increase in 10 days of the press release. There's some issues with that, but I'm going to get back to the story, guys. In subsequent months, both Kardashian and Mayweather personally promoted Emacs, leading to further publicity and sales of Ethereum Max. For example, Mayweather allegedly promoted Ethereum Max at a cryptocurrency conference and during his boxing match with Logan Paul, causing the trading volume of Ethereum Max to increase from 15.7 million to 24.5 million in the course of 3 days. Similarly, Kardashian promoted Ethereum Max on her Instagram account, stating that a few minutes ago, Ethereum Max burned 400 trillion tokens, literally 50% of their admin wallet, giving back to the entire Emacs community. Dang, I can't say it with the Kardashian accent, but please use your imagination. According to the complaint, the post was disseminated to Kardashian's 250 million followers, and a survey found that up to 21% of American adults and nearly half of cryptocurrency owners had seen the ad, and 19% of respondents who said they had heard about the post invested in Ethereum Max. Although Ethereum Max rose 1,370% from its initial price, it dropped 98% 1 month after the Kardashian post. So much for those diamond hands, huh, guys? So much for those diamond hands. Allegations against the defendants. The complaint alleges that Ethereum Max creators, as well as Kardashian and Mayweather, made false and misleading statements to investors about the ability for investors to make money with Ethereum Max. The complaint also faults Kardashian and Mayweather for failing to appropriately disclose their paid relationship with Ethereum Max, alleging that Kardashian's promotion disclosure was tucked in the far bottom right of the post, and that Mayweather never disclosed any payments for his promotion of Ethereum Max. According to the plaintiffs, these activities help to instill trust in uninformed investors and artificially inflated the price of Ethereum Max, enabling its creators to extract significant profits for themselves when they sold their Emacs tokens, causing plaintiffs to lose significant amounts of money when the value of Ethereum Max ultimately drops. All of these activities are alleged to have violated California consumer protection laws. The bottom line, cryptocurrency companies are subject to various federal laws and may be regulated by a number of federal agencies, including the Securities and Exchange Commission. Though the cryptocurrency market has matured in recent years, there are still plenty of risks, and agencies, media platforms, and influencers must ensure that they are selecting their cryptocurrency partners wisely and complying with all applicable laws. The case serves as a reminder that companies in every industry should ensure that their influencers, endorsers, and spokespersons comply with applicable laws and regulations. So, well, how about that, guys? This press release takes me back to my securities class action clearinghouse days, reading these press releases. So apologies if I got a little excited there, but that is that. Hope you guys enjoyed the news. Be sure to remain informed with other news at the website blackusa.news, and stay tuned here on YouTube and Facebook for other great BlackUSA.news programming. Thanks so much, folks. Stay safe and healthy, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.